Okay, everyone, get out your protocol excuse bingo cards. Hi, everyone. This is Mark Allen Jr., the director of Project Protocol. I know it's been a while since you've heard from us, and so I thought instead of doing my typical boring audio recording where I tell you everything that's going on with Protocol and why we're behind, I thought I would do a video because I have the technology and we might as well make use of it. As you might have noticed by now, seeing as we are, according to my very high-tech watch here, over halfway through June, and episode 6 is not out yet, and it was supposed to be out in May. There are a couple of reasons for this, which is why, if you've got those bingo cards handy, you might want to see if you check off the entries and get a victory here. But I've gone through some pretty severe dental surgery. There have been a couple of weddings that have taken me out of town. I'm actually missing lines from a couple of people. So there's a lot of things going on. As I'm sure you're all aware by now, and as I've said before, no one's really getting paid for this project. We're all kind of doing it in our free time. So when that free time is less available, it does mean things just take longer. I know it's been a while since we did our sort of Meet the Crew special stuff, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, probably because you're watching this on YouTube, definitely head over to our podcast page, either on Podbean or through iTunes as well, and hit that subscribe button there, because then you'll be able to download all the behind-the-scenes stuff that we don't upload on YouTube, just because it doesn't really make for a video audio experience. There's no real reason for there to be video for that one. So if you are curious about those, definitely check those out at our Podbean or iTunes page. I do still want to do an interview with our head writer, Xanalis, and we're trying to set that up, so we'll figure out a time to do that. My goal is to have episode 6 out by the end of July at this point. I know that's asking for a little bit more patience. You guys already had to wait 4 years for episode 5, so I promise you it won't be nearly as long for episode 6. Just got to get those few people's lines that I'm missing and get everything running. There have been some technical issues because Adobe's switched to a subscription system, which means that every time they update something, it breaks, and so Audition stops working, which is what I use to mix the episodes. There's a whole bunch of technical stuff on that side that you don't care about, but the long of the short of it is that we just need a little bit more time. So again, hoping to get this out by the end of July at the latest. If it does look like it's going to be ready earlier, I'll leave an announcement, or I'll make an announcement about that, and then we'll have it up shortly after that announcement. But in the meantime, thank you so much for your patience. We really appreciate you guys sticking with us for the many years that it's been at this point. And I hope that the somewhat limited content and irregular release schedule doesn't scare too many of you away. But I promise you, just like before, we're not dead. I'm sorry for the silence, but we are still working on it. It's still coming. So again, hopefully by the end of July, we'll have episode 6 out for you guys. So again, thanks so much for your patience and support, and look forward to that episode. Thanks, guys. Bye.